Hello everyone and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. We're gonna go into the Suran slave market, cause biography of the Wolf Queen. Gain knowledge from this book. Heck yeah. Oh look, there's the slaves. Why did why is your bedroom right up there? Are you the slave guy? You're the slave guy. Hell oh. Oh. Dranus Sarathrum. What do you want? I heard Orvis Dren is really cracking down on escaped slaves. He's hired bounty hunters to track down any who would help them. That's true, and that's all you had to say. So cool, the first person we talked to didn't take up an hour. Oh. Hello, who are you? Bula Gramuk. Thought you were wearing a helmet, but it's just your face. No trouble at all, Revan! I'm not busy at the moment. What can I tell you about Suran? I'm telling you, it's making me worried. My neighbor was outside in the middle of the night last night, running around, talking nonsense, and in the morning, he doesn't remember a thing about it. Those scholars talk stuff about delusion diseases and such. What the hell does that mean? Why can't the priests cure it? Bula, that's called sleepwalking? Rald's oral. Maybe you have health potions? Health potions? Pleased to meet you, Revan! You got some cool stuff here, my guy. Bargain restore health, 2 of them. Oops. I don't know what I just clicked over and bought, but I think I don't need it. Yeah, I don't want this spoiled cure disease potion, thank you. Oh, I never noticed if I trade with them they say thank you, please come again. They say it twice. I realize in the other towns I didn't. Oh, look at this loom. The other towns I didn't talk to all the traders, but now I really need health potions, so I'm even talking to this clothier. Verara Rendo for health potions. I'm fine, thank you, Revan. She ain't got no health potions. Movisa Andis. Pleased to meet you, Revan. This caravaneer friend of mine says that with so many more blight storms around Red Mountain this year than last, he's thinking about getting out of business. The fields of Kumu is an easy, safe walk southeast from town. Visit the shrine and earn the blessing of Vivek. Light armor is weak, but less tiring, good for running. Heavy armor is strong, but slow and tiring. Medium armor is in between. Unarmored style, evading attacks instead of using armor. Least tiring of all. Hides his eyes. What do you want? The slave trader? Bad man. Hunts my people down. Deserves to be dead, that one does. I agree. Anzaw? Welcome to Suran, gem of the Asgadian Isles. I'm Anzaw. What brings you to our fair village? I am Anzaw, Nightblade, and apprentice of the Mages Guild. Saken Sanameasaur. Altmer are the tall, light-skinned elves of the west. They were once like us, but they became foolish. They abandoned their ancestors and put their faith in big buildings and sorcery. The great fathers of our great fathers were kin of the Altmer, but the prophet Veloth led us out of the west and brought us here so our rites and customs could remain pure. Argonians are the savage half-men of the southern marshes. Our people used to keep them as slaves, but they are useless. Oh wow. The settled people still keep them as slaves to grub in the soil. They are dirty and wicked, and we should drive them all back into the swamps they came from. Wow. Commoner and clan friend of the Ashlanders. The Bosmer are foreigners, outlanders. They live in the trees and eat nothing but meat. We have no forests here. Why don't they go back where they came from? Bretons are outlanders, foreigners, westerners. They don't belong here. They should go back where they came from. Dagoth Ur is the devil and the enemy. Dagoth Ur and his beasts and servants are the source of many evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. Dagoth Ur dwells in fiery caves beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin, called ash vampires, and by legions of deformed monsters. Oh, that sounds fun. We are the Dunmer, the dark-skinned, red-eyed elven people who followed the prophet Veloth out of the southwest generation upon generation ago, settling here in Morrowind. We are the true Dunmer. We have remained true to the sacred rites and customs of our forefathers. The House people, also called the Settled people, called Dark Elves by the Outlanders, are also the ancient lineage of the prophet Veloth. The Imperials came out of the west and tricked the gods of the Settled people, the false gods called the Tribunal. Now the Imperials act like they own Morrowind, and they claim we are ruled by their chief, the one they call Emperor. We think nothing of this foolishness, but they have great armies of soldiers in armor who come and burn our yurts and slay our children. It's like Anakin with the Tusken Raiders. So we hate them, but we must remember to be quiet and patient and cunning, as Boethia has taught us. They call them Corpus Beasts. They come from Red Mountain. Once they were men. Then blight storms came. They walk in the storms, they get sick, grow fat and stupid. Now they wander like mad beasts, killing and eating. Very bad. Very bad. I think that's just an American. Carry good nourishing food. When you stumble warily into trouble, eat and refresh yourself so you will fight well. That's the nicest thing you've said. Kush Dash... Kush Dashby? That is the name of old Daedric stones west of a Musa camp. No one goes there. It is a deep and dark place. Sounds like they got Kush there. Morrowind is the ancient homeland of the Dunmer people. Once, long ago, this was our land. But now the creatures from the west have come, and the House Dunmer have meekly submitted to their rule. Now, in all the lands of the Morrowind, only the Ashlanders still lead the free, reverent lives of honor of the ancient Dunmer. Necromancy is an evil magic that forces the spirits and remains of our ancestors to serve a black sorcerer. There is no greater evil than profaning the bones or spirits of our fathers. Alright, I guess you also have a point. That other guy talked about necromancy, and he had a point as well. But you have a point as well. We Ashlanders have a prophecy that one day a reincarnation of the legendary hero Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders, driving them from our land, and restoring the ancient faith and honor of the Dark Elven peoples as taught us by the prophet Veloth. You are an Outlander, so it is not proper that we should speak with you about this. Aw.
So what do you want?
I want to know why you just have such a normal name, Jamie. Pleased to meet you, Revan. You're a crusader. I'm what they call a crusader. Crusaders used to be warriors in service to a cult, but now any heavily armored warrior with a good cause calls himself a crusader. My good cause is hunting down necromancers and witches and bandits and other malefactors, and I do well by doing good. Salvaging arms, armor, and goods taken from malefactors earns me a good living. I'm tough and strong, so I wear heavy armor and use blunt weapons, and I won't fight with worn weapons or worn armor, so I'm my own armorer. The great houses are always fighting each other in the Great House Wars. Ashumanu Araisha. Oh, well, I don't know if anyone else has seen him, but I saw some crazy guy wandering around the hills east of here recently. He was all decked and waving his sword, mumbling about there being no one to challenge him. I'd steer clear, stranger. You know, I don't think I read all these log updates on Tool. We've arrived at Sturdican's farm. My suspicions about Tool were not unfounded. He is no slave, but rather a bounty hunter, and had been using me to find the abolitionist hideout. Tool is dead. The bounty hunter took me for a fool, and he has paid the price. I have spoken with Sturdican. He was not surprised by the bounty hunter's ruse. For my help and for my attempt to help free a slave, he rewarded me with a magical ring. Now about this warrior in Suran. While in Suran, I spoke to Ashumanu Araisha. She told me of a madman on a hill nearby. She thinks the man is dangerous, although he hasn't harmed anyone around. Interesting.
But make it quick.
Okay, Neldris Lurvu, I literally just came outside. Or it's 2 L's. Well, llama's 2 L's. Yeah, it's probably an L. Oh. Hey, do you know about Solstheim? That's all I can ask you about. Barnadad Asinari.
What do you want?
I'm an apothecary. I brew and sell potions to heal wounds, restore bodily and mentally attributes, and cure diseases. I also buy and sell ingredients. You're exactly who I need to talk to. Bargain restore health. Take 2 of those. Cheap restore health. Take 2 of those. I love the face on the skull. This looks like the temple. Yeah. I'm so good at knowing where temples are. What is this? Oh, this is Oran Manor. I think... Oh, wait, you're the owner. Governor. And your house literally just opens to this trail. That's not scary at all.
There is someone watching me. I can tell. Masera.
What does that mean? Let's talk to the governor. Are you the governor? Revoso Orion? Oh, you look like an assistant. No trouble at all, Revan! Smuggling is the most profitable criminal enterprise here. They smuggle skooma, moon sugar, ebony, Dwemer artifacts, exotic Dunmer weapons and armor, slaves, alcoholic beverages. Yeah, that's usually how smuggling works.
Let me relieve you of the burden of your
Oi,
coin.
you. Oh, you governor. Why'd you just say you were gonna take my money? I can barter with you? Who are you? You look like a thief. I think that was the governor, and I think that was all he had to say. But let me refresh my memory on why I even came here. So it says I have to talk to Dacel. And this is her house. Are you Dacel? Yep. Welcome to my house, Dark Elf. Make yourself at home. It's an interesting house you have here. I can buy drugs from you. Hey, I'm here about the debt money. I don't see why it's any business of yours. I don't like speaking of these things with my friends, much less someone I hardly know. What if I admire you? Okay.
Many bribes later.
So, I tried persuading her so many times, and I just ended up bribing her 100 gold, and now she says I try and run a respectable business, and the Kimono Tong keeps asking for this money for my safety. What is it really for? To keep me safe from Orvestren's thugs? And what it's for, and I'm not paying it. But I need that. Wait, do I still have to... Cool, I increased my speechcraft. Now will you give me the money? Oh my gosh.
Even more bribes later.
I literally had to give her 200 gold. And she's like, alright, here's the 200 gold.
Well met.
That was so much more work than I needed. And I literally earned nothing. I'm not even going to be able to keep this money. I literally spent 200 gold to get 200 gold. Now I have to go back to the... You know what? I'm just using the silt strat to get back to Balmora. I'm not walking all the way back there. Let's just talk to you. What's your name? Fulci Thendis. That's what I'm saying.
Why walk when you can ride?
That's what the last guy just said. Alright, we're back at the Fighters Guild finally, so let's talk to Adis Fireeye. Did you recover the debt money from Dacel yet? Or do you just... or have you just been wasting time? Well, yeah, I do have the debt money. Yes, here it is. Good work, Revan! Here's your share. Oh, I got share? Okay, well, I guess I only spent 100 gold. So, I guess I'll take it. Orders. I have a bounty contract for the orc Dura Grabol. Tell me about Dura Grabol. This orc is an outlaw, living openly in a house here in Balmora. I have a contract here that says 250 septums are yours if you bring her to justice. It's in Balmora?
Hail.
She sounded so friendly. Told me there's an orc who lives in Balmora. Oh wow, yeah, you're 98 of 100. Can you train me? What is your rank? Swordsman? Then my services are not for you yet. What? What are you? Do you like me? Wayne? What do you train me in? Armor, heavy armor, blunt weapon? Nope. What about you? Training. Blunt armor, nope.
Dirt, everywhere. Dirt.
Alright, I figured since we're in Balmora, we may as well talk to Akira, or Ajira, I think is the Khajiit's name, and give her her flowers. So that way we can complete that Mage Guild's quest. But I'm going to hold off on the other one, because I want to do both of those at the same time. Does Revan have flowers for Ajira? I do. Do you have the flowers? Yes. Yes, these are the flowers that Ajira needs. Ajira has made more potions for you. Ajira hopes that you will use them well. 6 cheaper. I will take Restore Magica. Thank you. Ajira is very sorry. Ajira has much work to do on these reports, so Ajira can win her bet with Galbadir. Maybe you could fetch Ajira a new ceramic bowl. Yes, take these 10 drakes and go find Ajira a ceramic bowl. Ajira thinks Revere the trader here in Balmora has some. Journal has been updated. Well, look at that. Ajira asked me to find her a ceramic bowl. She told me that Revere the trader here in Balmora might have one. Awesome. I've got 2 quests here in Balmora, so I don't even have to go running around. But I'm going to save those for next time because it's been a while. I feel like this episode might be long, but maybe not. Anyway, I hope you guys stay tuned for the next episode of The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Anyway, yeah. Bye.